Hello everyone, welcome to Diksha Karnataka. I am Sarang, I am your maths teacher. In the previous lecture, we have discussed mock test 5, part 1 from 61 to 90. In this video, we are going to discuss maths part 2, 91 to 120. So we'll start with our first question. The probability of choosing random number C from the set 1, 2, 3 to 9 such that quadratic equation has real roots. So quadratic equation we have studied in our 10th standard also. There one condition was there, and in fact 11th standard also we have studied real roots. Whenever real roots comes, you should be able to recall that condition for real roots. For real roots we are having one d is equal to b square minus 4ac. For real roots, this is the condition. Please try to recall. For b square minus 4ac is greater than or equal to 0. Quadratic equation here they have given. So from this quadratic equation, if you observe the coefficient of x square, this is a, this is b, and this is c. So from here, b square, so b square I am going to write this as 4 square minus 4ac greater than or equal to 0. So 16 minus 4c greater than or equal to 0. So 16 minus 4c, same equation I am writing. This becomes 16 greater than or equal to 4c. Let me divide with 4 on both sides so that I can get value of c from here. So c is less than or equal to 4. This is the condition. Now once again you go through the condition. They are talking about probability of choosing a randomly a number c. So about c we got some information from this. So they are talking about choosing a number c from the set this set they have given such that quadratic equation has real roots. So probability, they are talking about probability of choosing a random number c from the set. So c is less than or equal to 4. Here one set they have given, that set contains 1 2 3 up to 9. That means c can take values 1 2 3 4. See, read this condition. C is less than or equal to 4. That means 1 2 3 4. These are the possible values. So probability means favorable cases divided by total cases. Total, how many numbers are there in this sets? 1 to 9. So this I am writing 9. Favorable, how many we can take? 1 2 3 4. So 4 by 9 is the answer. Any option with 4 by 9? D option. D is the answer. Moving to next question. If 4 persons independently solve certain problem, 4 persons are independently solving a certain problem correctly with probabilities. So correctly they are solving with probabilities. Some probability they have given as 1 by 4, 1 by 2, 3 by 4, some values they have given. 4 people they are solving the problem. The probability that problem is solved correctly, the probability that problem is solved correctly by at least one of them is. So they are talking about probability of solving a problem correctly by at least one. So probability of at least one should be correct, at least one correct. So for at least one correct, can I say this as total probability? Total probability is 1 minus probability of nobody solving, none solving correct. This equation I think everyone might have understood. Probability of at least one correct is equal to 1 minus probability of none correct. At least one correct means 1 2 3 4. So this total minus 0. So 0 means probability of none solving the correct. So for this I am writing probability of none solving. So they are talking about independent events also. Whenever independent events comes, we have to multiply all these events. So probability 1 by 4, next 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 3 by 4 and 1 by 8. So if you simplify this, 3, 2 4s are 8, 8 4s are 32, 32 8s are 256. This 1 by 1, let me take LCM. 256 minus 3, 56 minus 3, 253 by 256, 253 by 256. D is the answer. Moving to next question. An urn contains 3 red and 5 blue balls. An urn means one box contains 3 red and 5 blue balls. 5 blue balls. The probability that 2 balls are drawn in which second ball is blue. second ball drawn is blue without replacement. So they are drawing the probability 2 balls are drawn. So from this urn they are drawing 2 balls. Whenever they are drawing 2 balls, first I will think that first ball might be red and second ball might be blue. This is one possible case. So first ball they are drawn. So when I am drawing one ball, I will assume that first ball might be red and after that next one might be. Or else whenever I am saying or, you have to use plus. Try to recall in the laws of sets and in the laws of probability, whenever or comes we will use plus. So red, it might not be red. In the second attempt if I am going, I will get blue and second is blue because second ball drawn is blue. This is already fixed. So there are two possibilities. Now probability of drawing red ball. Probability of drawing red ball. Here there are 3 red balls, total 8 balls. Also next time they are drawing blue ball. How many blue balls are there? 5 blue balls. Now how many balls are left in the urns? Here they have used one word without replacement. So the moment one ball I have taken out, one ball is out. So one ball is out, 2 balls are left. So total 7 balls are left plus blue ball. For blue ball, 5 divided by 8. In the next instance, 4 divided by 7. So this is the equation. Now go for simplification. 7 8s are 56. 3 into 5, 15 plus 5 4s are 20. So this is 35 divided by 56. 35 can be written as 7 into 5, 7 into 8. So if I cancel 7 and 7, 5 by 8 is left. So C is the answer. Next, moving to next question. The set of values of x satisfying 3, 2 minus. This equation they have given, they are asking to find the values of x. So whenever one equation is given, set of values, so we have to solve. So to solve this, open this bracket, 3 to the 6 minus 3x greater than or equal to, multiply this 2, multiply this negative 2x. So if I transpose this 6 to this side, this becomes 6 minus 2, and also I am transposing this negative 3x to other side, that becomes positive 3x minus 2x as it is. Next, greater than or equal to x 4. So x is less than or equal to 4. X is less than or equal to 4. So any option with x is less than or equal to 4, A option. Go for A option. Moving to next. If given constraints are 5x plus 4y, some equations they have given, then the maximum value of the function z is equal to x plus 2y is easy question. If the given constraints are, they have given some constraints. So this is first constraint, this is second constraint. So let me start with these constraints and let me plot a graph for this. So if I go for plotting of a graph, with the available information, you go through some data, some equations they have given, and they are asking to find maximum value. So whenever maximum value, we'll plot this graph. After this we'll discuss further things. Here one equation, one inequality is there, x is less than or equal to 6. So if I plot it on graph, this is the line for x is equal to 6. For y is equal to 7, line will be like this. Also less than or equal to, less than means they are talking about this region, they are talking about this. Why less than means this region, they are talking about this region. So this is origin, this is x, this is y. All this decoration you don't have to do it in exam. Since I am explaining, I am writing it neatly. So x is less than or equal to 6 means this region, y is less than or equal to 7 means this region, and also 5x plus 4y greater than or equal to 2. So if you observe here, 4y greater than or equal to 2 minus 5x, if I divide with 4 on both sides, if I divide with 4 on, y is greater than or equal to negative 5 by 4x plus 1 by 2. So if you observe the slope of this, it is negative 5 by 4. Also try to recall from straight lines, if slope is negative, the nature of the line will be something like this. So that is the this is the equation for this line. Next, now moving on to further what they are saying, then the maximum value of the function z is equal to, they want maximum value. So for that we have to find this corner points. This point is 6 comma 0 and this point is 0 comma 7. Sorry, 6 comma 7, and this is 0 comma 7, 0 comma 7. Further, if I talk about this point, y value is dead. If y value is 0, x is equal to 2 by 5, x is equal to 2 by 5, and here x value, y value is 0, so let me place this 0. If I am placing this 0, sorry, x value will be 0, on y-axis x value will be 0, so y is equal to 2 by 4 or 1 by 2. Anyways, this we are not interested in this point, we are going to focus on this point. You might have understood why I am talking like this, since if you observe the values 6 and 7, they are very large compared to 6 comma 0, where this y value is small, x value is small. So z is equal to x plus 2y. 6 comma 7, this has more value, so we are suspecting that more value we will get there. So 6 plus 2 into 7, if you go for trying other points also, 0 comma 7, you can try for other points also. So this is 2 sevens 20, 14, 20 is the maximum value, 20 is the answer. So maximum value of this function is 20. Next, moving to next question. If a is equal to 3, x minus 1, 2x plus 3, x plus 2 is symmetric matrix. Now what is the meaning of this word symmetric matrix? Whenever symmetric matrix comes, definition of symmetric is A is equal to A transpose. Symmetric matrix means A is equal to A transpose. This is the condition. So let me write A matrix as it is: 3, x minus 1, 2x plus 3, x plus 2 is equal to A transpose. If I am going for transpose, change rows to columns. So rows becomes columns. 2x plus 3 divided by x plus 2. Now equating the corresponding points, let me equate this and this corresponding elements. If I equate 2x plus 3 is equal to x minus 1, So x is equal to minus 3 minus 1, x is equal to minus 4, So C is the answer. X is minus 4. Moving to next question. If u is equal to some values, some matrices they have given some information about these matrices, then uv plus xy is equal to, easy question. Matrices are also small only, not much calculation, not very time consuming, very easy. So 2 minus 3 4 v is 3 2 4 plus xy, x value is 0 to 3, x value is 0 to 3, y value is 2 to 4. Just I am substituting the values of this. Next, now go for multiplication. 16 plus 0 6 this is 1 3 2 1, so this is 4 not 6. Next 0 2 3s are 6, 3 4s are 12, x is 0 2 3, y is 2 2 4, 2 4 2 2s are 4, so negative x positive x gets cancelled, only 4 is left, plus 4 plus 12 is 16, so 16 plus 4 is 20. Any option with 20, B option is the answer. Moving to next question. Integration of x plus 1, x plus 2 power 7, x plus 3 dx is equal to, so this is integration of algebraic functions. This is not there in any standard form. Standard form of such integration is not available. So since it is algebraic expression, so whenever algebraic expression comes, it is very obvious that if standard forms are available, it's okay. If standard forms are not available, then x for this algebraic expression, we have to manipulate. Manipulation is the only way. So how to manipulate this? Let me write that x plus 2 power 7 as it is. This first term I am just writing it here. Next, let me write this x plus 1 and x plus 3. Same expression, just I have copied it from question. In exam you don't have to do all these steps. Here just for your understanding I am doing x plus 2 power 7. Now see here what manipulation we have to do. Here rather than for this one I will write positive to negative 1, same thing only, 1 only I am writing it like this. Next for this 3 I will write 2 plus 1 dx as it is, all those things remaining as it is, x plus 2 power 7, x plus 2 power 7. So this, if you observe this, this is a, if I name this as b, so this I have to name a, this I have to name b, a minus b, a plus b, this is equal to a square minus b square. A square in your lower classes you might have studied a minus b, a plus b, a minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square, so this becomes x plus 2 square minus 1 square. So let me place one more bracket so that it will be easier, clear for me to multiply. Now you multiply this term and this term, so this becomes x plus 2, x plus 2 power 9 minus x plus 2, x plus 2 I am keeping it as it is 7 dx as it is. So we have to integrate this. So try to recall this, some x, some function power n dx, or else need not be x power n, it can be f of x power n dx is equal to f of x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. This is the formula. Now you try to relate this formula, standard formulas you have to add to your soul. So f of x power n is f of x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. So x plus 2 power 9, x plus 2 9 becomes 10 by 10 minus x plus 2 power 8 by 8 plus c, 9 plus 1 by. So any option like this, x plus 2 power 10 by 10 minus x plus 2 is the answer. Going to next question. Integration of 2 dx by some function they have given, we have to integrate. So it is very obvious that by seeing that directly in standard form we don't have anything, so we have to solve this expression first and then integrate that function. So how to start? Let me write this 2 dx, that same expression only I am copying, same expression only I am copying and I am writing it here, 2 dx divided by, this looks me in the form of a plus b whole square. So a square plus b square plus a square plus b square plus 2ab e raised to x e raised to minus x ab. Now 2 dx e power x square. So for e power x square, let me write this as e power 2x plus 1 by e raised to negative 2x plus 2. This is 1. Students might be knowing that how it is 1 e raised to x. Next, this is plus. So if I take LCM 2 e2x dx and here e 2x whole square plus 1 plus 2 e2x, this expression we got. Now if you observe that the things are very complicated, so for simplifying purpose let me write this e power 2x. For a moment let me rename this as t. So if I differentiate with respect to x on both sides, dt by dx is e raised to 2x dot 2, e raised to 2x dot 2. So e raised to 2x dot 2 dx. So 2 e raised to 2x dot dx is equal to dt. Just I am transposing dx to that side. I got one expression 2 e raised to 2x dx divided by e raised to 2x square plus 1 plus 2 e raised to 2x. Further, and also I have renamed that t is equal to e raised to 2x and I obtained dt is equal to 2 e raised to 2x dx. So these were the things from previous page only. Next, integration of 2 e raised to 2x, that becomes t, and if you observe this, this becomes t square plus 1 plus 2t. This can also be written as dt divided by t plus 1 whole square. You observe properly, a square plus b square plus 2ab, so I am writing it like this. So integration of dt by, now you recall property of 1 by this formula, standard formula you recall, that will be in the form of minus 1 by x plus c. So after integrating this, I am going to get 1 by t plus 1 plus c. Next, just resubstitute the t. We are not interested in this t, so we will go back to that 2x plus 1. Now this is the final answer and we have to write plus c, and we'll see if any option is available. Ready-made option is not there. So further we have to manipulate this. Manipulate in the sense we have to do some arrangements so that we'll get that equation. So let me divide this numerator and denominator with e raised to x. So let me divide numerator and denominator with e raised to x. So this becomes negative e raised to minus x divided by e raised to x plus e raised to minus x. See here, this numerator if I write, so this term belongs to e raised to 2x, e raised to x by minus x plus c minus e raised to x. So first options is correct. Moving to next question. Integration of e raised to x 2 plus e raised to x plus 1 dx. Again algebraic expression, no standard form is available. So it is very obvious that whenever algebraic comes, go for algebraic manipulation. Now how to manipulate this expression? Before going to manipulate this expression to write in simple form, let me say for a moment e power x, that function as, let me say it as t. If I write t is equal to e raised to x, things will be simple. So this expression gets simplified. If I differentiate with t, dt by dx is equal to e raised to x. So dt is equal to e raised to x dx, e raised to x dx dt is this. Next, integration of e raised to x dx. If you observe this e raised to x dx, here we got its value dt by 2 plus t, let me write this 2 plus t and t plus 1. So that expression has been transformed to this form. You observe carefully that expression, these substitutions, so we reach here. Now if you observe this expression, it has been in the simple form, it is in simple form. So if you observe, there are some linear terms in denominator. Whenever linear terms are there in denominator, it is better to go for partial fraction. So what I am going to do, I am going to write this t plus 2 t plus 1 as a divided by 2 plus t plus b divided by t plus 1. Same expression only, same 1 by 2, this I am writing in this form. So that if I write like this, now I have to find a value and b value. Before going to find a value and b value, let me write it like this: t plus 2 t plus 1 is equal to a t plus 1 plus b t plus 2 divided by t plus 2 t plus 1. Let me remove this and this, because anyways both are same only. So if I substitute t is negative 1, I will write a as b3. I am substituting minus 1. Okay, 1, t is minus 1, 2 minus. So b is equal to 1. This is one value, b is 1. Next value, what is next value? T minus 1 I have substituted. In the next attempt, I will substitute t as negative 2 in this expression. So if I am substituting t as negative 2, this becomes a is equal to t. In place of t, negative 2, positive 1, negative 1. So a is negative 1. A is negative 1. A and b values I got. So see this expression carefully. Something I have written a by t plus 2 t plus 1. Now for that I am going to write this same expression. For this same expression, make a note of this. I want to erase some things from here. So a value, and let me write once again, let me write this t plus 2 t plus 2 t plus 1 is equal to a. For a, minus 1 2 by b. So first let me write b t plus 1 and then negative a t plus 2. A is negative 1 t plus 2. So that if you observe the previous simplification, we were supposed to integrate this, but rather than integrating that, rather than integrating this, I am applying integration on all sides. So integrating this is same thing as integrating this. So what I'll write, log mod t plus 1 minus log mod t plus 2 plus c, log mod t plus 1 by t plus 2 is equal to log mod t was a new thing that was launched by us, so we'll remove off, we'll go for resubstitution. So this becomes like this, e raised to x plus 1 by e raised to x. Easy question only, time consuming only for the students who have not practiced. If you practice excessively fast, we can write, an issue. Next, the value of 0 to 1, again algebraic expression. So standard algebraic integrals are not available. Whenever standard integrals are not available, go for algebraic manipulation. So how to manipulate this 0 to 1? Same, let me write this x4 minus 1 plus 1 plus 1. See here, plus 1 is already, only this minus 1 and plus 1 I am writing. Now what is the purpose why I am doing like this? Eventually you will understand. If anybody has any questions like how to do this algebraic manipulation, how these thoughts of algebraic manipulation come to our mind, simple answer, practice, excessive practice. So in the initial stages we have to see books, different books, and then automatically thought process comes later. So for that excess practice is required, then only algebraic manipulation comes to our mind. Let me write this denominator as it is, x square plus 1 dx. So x4 minus 1 by x square plus 1 dx plus 2 x square plus 1 dx, 0 to 1, everything as it is. So this I am writing x square minus 1 x square plus 1. This is in the form of a square minus b square. A square minus b square can be written as a minus b, a plus b. That identity I am using. Hope all the students, they are aware of all this. 2 x square plus 1. 2 integration of 1 by x square minus 1 tan inverse x. So please fix all the formula, standard formulas to your mind, because integration 2, if I place 2 here, 1 by x square plus 1 tan inverse x, I am writing directly, but formulas, all the formulas you have to fix in your mind. Next, 0 to 1 x square plus 1, this I am removing it off. Now if I go for integration, this x by 3 minus x 0 to 1 plus 2 tan inverse, upper limit tan inverse 1, if I write pi by 4, lower limit 0. Next, if I substitute upper limit, here I will get 1 by 3 minus 1, if I substitute 0 only, plus pi by 2. 1 by 3, this is equal to pi by 2 as it is. 1 by 3 minus is minus 2 by 3. Minus 2 by 3 is the answer. Any option? Ready-made option is not there. So again go for taking LCM. If I take LCM, I will multiply this with 3, this with 3, this with 2, this with 2. So LCM is 6. 3 pi minus 4. 3 pi minus 4 by 6. 3 pi minus 4 by 6. D option is the answer. Next, moving to next question. F of x is equal to some function they have given, integration 0 to 2 f of x dx is equal to, very easy question. So 0 to 2, we have to go from 0 to 2, and here also they are saying up to 1 the function is behaving like this, from 1 to 2 the function behaves like this. So the function has been broken at x equal to 1. At x equal to 1 the function is broken, it is piecewise function, so that's why at x equal to 1 they have done like this. So let me go from 0 to 1. If I am going from 0 to 1, the function behaves like this, 2x square plus 1. That is how the function is defined, 2x square plus 1. And whenever I am using this integration, I have to write dx also plus 1 to 2. 1 to 2. So 1 to 2. Whenever it is greater than the function behaves like this, 4x cube minus 1 dx. So integration of this function to x3 by 3 plus x 0 to 1, 0 to 1 plus 4, x4 by 4, x4 by 4 minus x 1 to 2, x4 by 4. Okay, all fine. 2 by 3, upper limit, only upper limit I will substitute, lower limit is 0 plus 1, 4 and 4 gets cancelled, plus 2 4 minus 2 minus 1 minus 1. So anyways, this is 0, no need to write. 2 by 3 plus 1 plus 2 4 is 16, 2 raised to 4. So 2 by 3 plus 17 is equal to 2 plus 3, 47 by 3. A is the answer. Moving on to next question. The solution of the differential equation x dy by dx plus y is equal to this. Some function they have given differential equation. Given that y is equal to 1, x equal to pi by 2, this is okay. Differential equation, focus the solution. So solution, differential equation they have given. So let me write that differential equation here. Same differential, I am just copying and pasting it here. Dy by dx plus y is equal to x cos x plus sin x. So this is a differential equation. Okay, they are asking to find solution. Now in differential equation, this looks like linear differential equation. That should come to our mind after seeing this equation, because there is no square term, no cube term. This is linear differential, we are able to make out. Also in linear differential equations, we are having two forms, dy by dx plus py is equal to q. In linear differentiable equations, dy by dx plus py is equal to q. This is one linear differential equation. One more is px, that is one different thing. So this looks like this. Now let me write this dy by dx plus, I am dividing entire equation by x, so I am left with cos x plus sin x by x. I am left with this. Solution. Now whenever we are having differentiable linear LDE in this form, dy by dx plus py is equal to q, first we find if, integrating factor e raised to p dx. Integrating factor we have to find. Try to recall the algorithm for solving of linear differential equation. If is equal to e raised to integration p dx. This is first step. After that, if is equal to integration q if dx plus c. That was the story. That was the algorithm, not story. Algorithm for to solve linear differential equation. Now, if I compare this given linear differential equation with this, in place of p here we are having 1 by x. So let me write p is equal to 1 by x. I am able to make out. So if is equal to e raised to integration 1 by x dx. So this becomes e raised to integration of 1 by x is log x. This is standard. Nobody should question how it came. So integration of 1 by x is log x. Integration of 1 by x dx is log x plus c. E raised to log x is x. E raised to log x. E and log are inverse function of each other, so they will get composed, and finally we are left with x. So if is x. Now I will use this next step, if. Y in place of x, let me write x only. Integration of q. What is q? So from there, this is standard algorithm. You compare algorithm with this part. This is q. So let me write what I should write in place of q, that I have to write. And let me write that first. After that, we will see step by step. Sin x by x, and if is x, so I am writing x dx. Next, xy is equal to integration of x cos x plus sin x dx. Just I am multiplying x to this term and x to this term also. So x cos x plus sin x dx. xy is equal to integration of x cos x plus y plus sin x dx. This is the integration. Now integration we can go for solving integration. This we can go for solving of this integration, or else one more idea I have. That idea is differentiation of, idea in the sense shortcut, differentiation of x sin x. Differentiation of x sin x is differentiation of x sin x cos x plus sin x. Differentiation of this x sin. If you are strong in differentiation, that is an added advantage for integration, or else if you go for normal integration also, it is fine, it will take lot of time. Since I am aware, if any students they are aware of this formula, and also now if I integrate on both sides, this entire part, integration of this part is x sin x. So if you want to make a note of this, you make a note of this, you can pause and you can note all this. Let me erase this. So xy, let me write this xy as it is equal to integration of this here dx, all that not important from CT point of view. This becomes x sin x plus c, x sin x plus c, x sin x plus c. Or else if you want to go for integration also, normal integration is also fine, or else generally I know this, if you also want to know, it will be easier. Next, y is equal to sin x, if I divide with x on both sides, plus c by x. Also they have given some data. They want solution y is equal to 1. So if I place 1 here, x is equal to also y1 and x pi by 2 also, x pi by 2 also. So x I have to place pi by 2, x pi by 2, y is 1, okay, is equal to pi by 2 sin pi by 2 1 plus c. So pi by 2 gets cancelled, and finally c is equal to 0. From the given condition, here they have given some condition, y is equal to 1, x is equal to pi by 2, you substitute in this, x is pi by 2, y is 1, x is pi by 2, x is pi by 2, so sin pi by 2 is 1, this is the thing. So c is equal to 0. Now y is equal to sin x, c is 0, so I am not taking into consideration, y is equal to sin x is the solution with these conditions. So any option y is equal to sin x, c is the option. Next, the slope of tangent at any point of curve y is equal to f of x is given by dy by, and it passes through the equation of the curve is, slope they have given, let me write whatever the given data is, dy by dx is equal to 3x square. The equation of the curve, in the sense equation of the curve means y, or equation of the curve with differential equation. So how to find y, or you can say solution. So we have to find y value or solution with this. Now dy by dx is this, so dy is equal to 3x square dx. Let me integrate on both sides. So integration of dy is y is equal to 3, this becomes x cube by 3 plus c. And furthermore, to find that value of c, some condition -1, 1 it will be given, some condition will be given, whatever is it, you substitute that, y is equal to -1 plus c. So c is 2, y is equal to x cube plus 2. Any option is there, y is equal to x cube plus 2, it is there, a option is the answer. Next, the interesting integrating, because the type person who is typing, he don't know maths, so he will do some error, just forgive him. It is the integrating factor of the differential equation cos x dy by dx plus y sin x is equal to 1. Integrating factor we have to find, not interesting factor. Dy by dx, that is cos x, let me write cos x, plus y sin x is equal to 1. That differential equation I am just writing here, integrating factor. Just now in one of the previous questions we have discussed dy by dx, that algorithm, again I don't want to write, it is very hectic to write same thing once again. Dy by dx, if I divide with cos x on both sides, this becomes tan x is equal to 1 by cos x. So if you observe this, this is linear differential equation. Linear differential equation will be in the form of dy by dx plus py is equal to q. It will be in this form. Now you compare that and this. In place of p, we can write tan x. In place of y, it is y. In place of y, it is n. So if is equal to e raised to integration p dx is equal to e raised to integration tan x dx. E raised to integration tan x is log of secant x. Log of secant x. E and log are inverse function of each other. They will get composed and we are left with secant x. So secant x is the answer. Since I am explaining this, all these things, it is taking so much of time, but in exam hardly it will take 10 or 15 seconds to solve this. Next, consider an infinite geometric series. Infinite geometric series. So this question belongs to sequence and series. First PU with first term a. Okay, there also we denote with a only, and common ratio r. If the sum 4 and if the sum is 4, sum is 4, infinite geometric series. So sum is 4 means infinite geometric series sum is 4. S infinity is 4. Sum 4 and second term is 3 by 4. Second term, try to recall in sequence and series, AR 3 by 4. S infinity formula, A by 1 minus R is equal to 4. Also, R is equal to 3 by 4A. R is equal to 3 by 4A. R is equal to 3 by 4A. This AR, there are two equations. A, R. Okay, two equations, two unknowns. So A 1 minus R. In place of R, let me write this as 3 by 4A is equal to 4. Now, so A 4A minus 3 is equal to by 4A is equal to 4. So if I take 4A, I am going to get 4A square. This I am writing here is equal to 4A minus 3. Okay. So 4A square is equal to, let me cancel off this 4 and 4. Constants we can cancel, not a problem, but don't cancel the variables. A square is equal to 4A minus 3. So A square minus 4A plus 3 is equal to 0. A square minus 4A plus 3. This is plus. This is plus. How to write plus? A square minus. Now simplify this. We will get A as 3 or A as 1. A as 3 or A as 1. This is quadratic equation. How to simplify quadratic equation? Already in 10th standard you have studied. Or else write this 3 as negative 3, negative 1 and change the sign. That will be the solution. So this 3, that will be the solution. Now A is equal to 3, A is equal to 1. Okay, fine. This is fine. A is equal to 3. Any option is there? Only one option is there. So blindly go for D option. Don't check other options. Don't find R value. Time waste. All that time waste. No, don't waste time. The angle between the lines. The angle between the lines. They have given two lines. This is line number 1. This is line number 2. So for line number 1, line angle between two lines formula. First go to three-dimensional geometry. Try to recall that formula for angle between. What is that? A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2 by root of A1 square, B1 square, C1 square, root of A2 square, B2 square, C2 square. This is the standard formula in three-dimensional geometry. Angle between two lines. So for first equation, let me write x. X. Here 2 is there, so 1 by 2. I hope you might have understood. Y divided by 1 by 3 is equal to z divided by minus 1. This L1 I am writing it here. Next L2. L2, for L2, x divided by 1 by 6 is equal to y divided by minus 1 is equal to z divided by minus 1 by 4. So this L2, line number 2, this is line number 2, this is line number 1. Between these two lines they are asking angle, so go for this. If you recall that derivation a1 b1 c1, it was something like this. This is a2 b2 c2. Now you try to recall the reason why I am writing this form of equation to this form. Whenever they are deriving this formula, that derivation you see in book once, they have assumed this as a1 b1 c1 a2 b2 c2, all these things they assumed, and when they were deriving all that, the form in which was it, this was the form. So now I will go for this a1 a2 b1 b2 c1 c2. a1 a2, a1 value is 1 by 2, a2 value is 1 by 6. So cos theta is equal to a1 a2, b1 b2, b1 is 1 by 3, b2 is minus 1, c1 is negative 1, c2 is negative 1 by 4. So divided by, still many things are there, that root and root. Now further, first we'll simplify this numerator, 1 by 2l, negative 1 by 3, positive 1 by 4. If I go for simplifying, LCM is 2l into 4 into 3. So this is negative 4, positive 3. This becomes 0. So numerator, if you simplify, you are going to get 0 by blah 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 blah, denominator whatever it is. So once we got cos theta is 0, when cos is 0, theta is 90 degree, that means cos theta is 0, which implies theta is equal to 90 degree. Okay, fine, we'll start with this question. The distance of the point, they're talking about one point. Let me draw the diagram here. 2, minus 2, 4, minus 5. From the line, there is one line. This line they have represented it like this. Let me mark this point as A. So what are they asking? The distance of the point. This distance they are asking. So we are supposed to find this. This point is given. So this question is on distance between point and line. How to solve this question? So since these all three things are equal, let me write this as lambda. So from here I'll get x is equal to 3 lambda minus 3, and y is equal to 5 lambda plus 4, 5 lambda plus 4, z is equal to 6 lambda minus 8, 6 lambda minus 8. So this point P is this value 3 lambda minus 3, that point I am writing here, this point 5 lambda plus 4 and 6 lambda minus 8. So 5 lambda minus 4, 5 lambda plus 4, this point, just I am writing this. I think till here everything is fine. Now we'll find the direction ratios of AP. Direction ratios of AP. To find direction ratios of AP, 3 lambda, we have to take position vector of P minus position, 3 lambda minus plus 2. So direction ratio of AP. Next 5 lambda plus 4 minus 4. So 5 lambda, 6 lambda minus 8 plus 3, minus 3, 6 lambda minus 3. Direction ratio of AP, let me write direction ratio of AP here, 3 lambda minus 3, 5 lambda and 6 lambda minus 3. So this is the direction ratio of AP. This is the direction ratio of AP, and these are the direction ratios of AP, means direction ratios of this line. We got direction ratio of this line is 3, 5, 6, that we are already aware. Also these two lines are perpendicular. So when two lines are perpendicular, when two lines are perpendicular. This is the condition for two lines to be perpendicular. So let me assign, say, some A1 for this, B1 for this, C1 for this. Let me assign A2 for this, B2 for this, and C2 for this. So A1, A2. What is A1, A2? 3 lambda minus 3, 3 lambda minus 3. A2. A2 is B1, B2. B1 5 lambda. B2 is 5. C1, C2. C1 is 6 lambda minus 3. C2 is 6 is equal to 0. So 3 3 is 9 lambda minus 3 3 is 9 plus 25 lambda plus 3 is 36 lambda minus 18 is equal to 0. So 9 lambda, 25 lambda, 36 lambda. Add it, we will get 70 lambda. Negative 9, negative 18, you transpose it to other side. If you transpose it to other side, you will get, you should get 21, 3 lambda minus 1. Here 3 lambda minus 1 should be there, 3 lambda minus 1. So this is 3 lambda minus 3, 3 lambda minus 3. If I transpose negative 3 and negative 18 to this side, that it becomes 21. So lambda is equal to 21 divided by 70. 21 can be written as 7 into 3, 7 into 10. So lambda is equal to 3 by 10. Now let me place this lambda in direction ratios of AP. Direction ratios of AP, this is 1. Direction ratios of AP, let me write once again, direction ratio of AP is equal to 3 lambda, 3 lambda, 3 3 by 10 minus 1, 3 3 by 10 minus 1, 5 lambda, in place of 5 lambda, lambda is 3 by 10, 5, lambda is 5 by 10, and then 6 lambda minus 3, 6 lambda minus 3, 6 lambda is 3 by 10 minus 3. Let me remove some part from here. If you want to make a note, you can make a note of all these things. So we reached till direction ratio of AP. Direction ratio of AP is 3 lambda. Direction ratio of AP is this, we have to simplify. 3 3 is 9 by 10 minus 1 minus 1 by 10. So direction ratio of AP minus 1 by 10, comma, next direction ratio of AP is minus, next this will be 3 by 2, this will be 3 by 2, next 6, if I write 3 here, if I write 5 here, 9 minus 15 minus 6 by 5. So till here I think everything is clear. Direction ratio of P. Now let me apply magnitude function to this AP, to this direction. So this becomes root of 1 by 10 square plus 3 by 2 square plus 6 by 5 square. Square it and write in this step. Next step we'll do that. So under root of 1 by 100 plus 9 by 4 plus 36 by 25. So this becomes under root of 100 is the LCM. Here 1, here we have to multiply with 25. 225 plus, here we have to multiply with 4. So 144, 144, overall this becomes 370. You just add it off, divided by 100. Cancel it, 0 0, root of 37 by 10. B option is the answer. Moving to next question. Straight line passes through the points 5 0. Straight line questions, so very easy question. The length of the perpendicular to the point 4 comma on the line is, straight line passes through the points. 2 points are given. Whenever 2 points are given, how to find equation of straight line? To find equation of straight line, 2 points are given. So first you find slope, or else you can use 2-point form also. There are various ways to find equation. So let me find slope. Slope formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. This is the formula for slope. Everybody should know this because it's the most fundamental thing. So let me mark this as x1 y1. Let me mark this as x2 y2. So m becomes y2, 3 minus y1. I am not writing x2 minus 0 minus pi. I hope everyone has understood. M is equal to 3 by minus 5. And also now you go for taking one point, y minus y1, y minus y1, y1 is 0, so I am not writing. Let me write the equation, y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. This is the equation of straight line. Equation of straight line. You don't have to write in exam all these things. So y minus y1, y1 is 0, m, x, m value is also known, na? So let me substitute that also. Since m value is known, let me write that as minus 3 by 5 minus 3 by 5 x minus x1 is 5. So if I transpose this 5 here, 5y is equal to minus 3x plus 15. So 5y plus 3x minus 15 equal to 0. Straight line passes through the points. Finally we came to this straight line. They are talking about this straight line. If basic knowledge of straight line is there, if you have gone through straight line chapter, first topic only, very easy. It is the length of the perpendicular to the point 4 comma 4 on this line. Now this is one line, one point is 4 comma 4. Distance from this point to line, standard formula, go for ax1 plus by1 plus c by root of a square plus ab square. So in exam don't write all these formulas, it will take so much of time. Just for understanding purpose I am writing here 4 comma 4. You substitute 4 comma 4 in this. 5 4 b 3 4 c is negative 15 divided by root of a square. A is this, b is this, so root of a square plus b square, 5 square plus 3 square. So if you simplify, 5 4s are 20, 12, 32 minus 15, 17 by root 34. 25 plus 9 is equal to root 34. So any option is there with 17 by root 34. There is no option readily available. So this 17 can be written as root 17 into root 17 by root 34. For root 34 I am writing root 17 root 2 root 17 root 17 1 root 17 by 2. Any option is there. D option is the answer. Next, moving on to next question. The eccentricity of the ellipse. Direct question. E is equal to, in formula, direct a square minus b square by a square. Eccentricity of ellipse. I remember it is very difficult. I can understand it is very difficult to remember all the formulas, but there is no alternative for this. We need to remember. Also this was a square, this is b square. If you remember the formula, this formula, see how much time it will take. No need to write this also in exam, just the eccentricity of the ellipse, x square by this. So how much time to write this? 36 minus 16 by 36 is equal to root 20 by 6. So for this we can write 2 root 5 by 6. Any option is available, 2 root 5 by 6 option. So hardly to do this calculation it should take 10 or 20 seconds maximum. So in such type of questions, if you know this formula, 1 marks you will get easily. So formulas you have to revise again and again. What you will do I don't know, but you have to keep all the formulas you know. Moving on to next question. The number of terms in the expansion of x square plus y square. Again synopsis. So binomial theorem synopsis, if you know, there one formula is there, direct theory point only, x plus a minus x minus a power n. If any expression is there in this form, x plus a power n minus x minus a power n, synopsis point I am revising. So explanation at this point, it is very difficult for you to explain the whole story. So x plus a power n minus this, if it is there, then number of terms n plus 1 by 2, if n is odd, n by 2, if n is even. You remember this synopsis, try to recall this and fix this to your memory. Now you observe this question looks something like this. Things are different but it is in same form. So now if you observe x square is there, okay, plus Okay. So what are they asking? The number of terms. Number of terms. I've already given the synopsis here. Number of terms. If you observe this 25, 25 is odd, so we have to go for this. 25 plus 1, 26 by 2. 25 plus 1 by 2. 26 by 2. Any option is there? 26 by 2. 26 by 2. Option is B. 13. Next, moving to next question. If A and B are finite sets, and A is a subset of B. Finite sets, okay. Sets chapter also generally, rarely questions they will ask from sets, but this time they have asked. Okay, fine. If A and B are finite sets, A is subset of B. That means this A set is subset of B. So A is subset of B means, can I write A union B will be equal to B? A union B, this and this whole is B. Now let me apply n on both sides. Whatever I am doing it on both sides of the equation. N of A union B is equal to n of B. Any option is there? Yes, C option is there. Hardly it will take 10 seconds. So such questions you should not leave at any cost. Now if A, B, C are unit vectors, some unit vectors they have given such that A plus B plus C is equal to 0, then value of is equal to A dot B, then value of this expression is equal to what? Standard question from NCERT. If you have solved NCERT multiple times, directly we can write this as -3. But if you are an expert level, if you have practiced multiple times NCERT, only NCERT, purely NCERT question, you can mark direct -3/2. If you have not solved, it is very problematic. We have to go for solving. Anyways, those students who are interested in solving, you can go. There is nothing wrong. A plus B plus C whole square is equal to A square plus B square plus C square plus 2AB BC CA. Now if you have solved some basic level problems of vectors A plus B plus C, once you write, once again you write, again you go for multiplication each term, finally you will get this expression. Now they are talking about this expression, so they are interested in this A plus B plus C. Also they have given A plus B plus C value as 0. So that 0 I am keeping here. 0 square is 0 only. Also they are saying A, B, C are unit vectors. Means what? A value, B value, C value, it is all equal to 1. 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 plus 2, whatever that blah 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 x. Let me write that as x. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. 3 if I transpose it to -3 is equal to 2 times of this x. Rather than writing this 2 this side, equal to x. X is equal to -3/2. -3/2 we will get. It will take lot of time if you don't remember the things. So it's better suggested you solve NCERT many times so that NCERT problems are fixed in your mind. Next, the value of the integral secant theta minus tan theta d theta is. So integration problem, let me write that integration minus pi/4 to pi/4 to pi/4 log of secant theta minus tan theta d theta. Same question only I am writing it here once again. We are supposed to find the value of this. So for finding the value of this, you need to remember, you have to remember one property of this definite integral. Here limits are also given, means definite integral property. That property I will write here. You try to recall that property and try to use that property to solve this problem. So there is one property of definite integrals, most relevant property to this, f of x is equal to f of x dx ab is equal to a to b f of a plus b. This property is there. Properties of definite integral. In NCERT book, if you see properties of definite integral, this property is there. Just go through NCERT. In NCERT book, page number 5, 333, I think so, page number 333 or 334, around that page you search A to B, this is the property. So what that property says, now you recall this property and you try to relate this and this. That property goes something like this: A to B, in place of A we are having minus pi by 4, all this if you try to relate. So that integral can be written as, I can be written as, lower limit, upper limit, it is same, pi by 4, pi by 4. Let me write pi by 4 only. Log of, log function, f function is log, so I am writing log a plus b minus x. Now in this case, if I apply pi by 4 minus pi by 4, 0 minus x, so here only we have to change this as minus x. So secant of minus theta, I hope you might have understood, a plus b. Here a is minus pi by 4 plus pi by 4, so a plus b minus pi by 4 plus pi by 4 is 0, 0 minus x. Only in place of x we have to replace it, minus tan of minus theta d theta. So minus pi by 4 log of secant of minus theta is secant theta, standard formula, secant of minus theta is secant of theta. Fourth quadrant, cos A, S, T, C, cos and secant, they are positive, so secant theta minus tan of minus theta, again this will also come under standard formula, tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. So let me write here plus tan theta d theta minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 log of, okay, anyways that expression is already there, so why to write once again, no need to write that expression. So till here we reached. Now this is equal to I, this I and this I, they both are equal expressions. We have to add. Now sir, how all this comes to our mind is with practice only. You practice some theorem problems in NCERT integrals, standard problems are there. So let me add this and this. So we are going to get 2i this side. Here this integral limit is same only, so I am keeping same only. Now some log of secant theta minus tan theta, secant theta minus tan theta, and then plus log of secant theta plus tan theta. Log A plus log B. So properties of logarithm, if you remember properties of logarithm, let me write that property of logarithm. Log AB is equal to log A plus log B. Now log A plus log B means log of something plus log of something is equal to log of that product. So 2i is equal to minus pi by 4 to pi by 4, pi by 4 to pi by 4 log of secant square theta minus tan square theta, secant square theta minus product secant theta minus tan theta into secant theta, a minus b, a plus b, a square minus b square, secant square theta minus tan square theta. Now the moment you see secant square theta minus tan square theta, secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Trigonometry, third identity, secant square theta minus. So log 1 is 0. So I is equal to 0. Answer is 0. Going to next question. E raised to sin x plus 1 by secant x dx. So this is in the standard form. Now which standard form? Standard integrals, anyways you have to remember. So what is that standard integral? E raised to x f of x plus f dash of x dx is equal to e raised to x f of x plus c. Also e raised to x, whenever e raised to comes, this standard formula should come to our mind. Further, for simplification purpose, one substitution let me do. Here sin x is there, here 1 by secant x, so that becomes. Let me do one small substitution. Let me write that sin x as t. You will understand why I am doing like this. Dt is equal to cos x dx. Dt is equal to cos x dx. Dt is equal to cos x dx. So this becomes e raised to t e raised to t sin x t plus 1 as it is. See here dx by secant x is same thing as if you take this cos x dx secant x, this is same thing as this. So this cos x dx is same thing as dt. Now you relate this with this standard integral. See here e raised to x one function and its derivative. So e raised to x one function and its derivative is available. So we have to write that e raised to x and f of x, that function. So e raised to t dot t plus c. We don't want this t because we have only launched it, so we'll go for resubstitution. E raised to sin x plus c, e raised to sin x plus c. A is the answer. Moving on to next question. Y is equal to tan inverse x square plus then x square plus 1. One function they have given, and what are they asking? They are talking about y2, y1. Go for differentiation, simple question only, easy question only. Y is equal to, let me write that tan inverse x. So you observe here some function. So they are talking about y2, y1. Go for y1, differentiate with respect to x on both sides. y1 is equal to 2 tan inverse x. See here square function I have differentiated. Now I will differentiate tan inverse x. So I will get 1 plus x square. y1 1 plus x square is equal to 2 tan inverse x. I am transposing numerator this side. Next y1 plus x square y1 is equal to 2 tan inverse x. Still this point also we should not stop because in the question they have asked to find y2. How to reach y2? I can differentiate once again. So we are differentiate once again. So y2 x square y2 plus y1 2x is equal to 2. Differentiation of tan inverse x, some formulas if anybody doesn't know, although they have to know all these formulas. Tan inverse x is equal to 1 by 1 plus x square, standard formula. D by dx of tan inverse x is 1 by x square, that I am using here. Also d by dx of x square, d by dx of x square is 2x. So in the first attempt square function was there, so I have written like this, and then I have differentiated inverse function. So those are the standard formulas. So 2 tan inverse x, again I will go for 1 plus x square. Now this 1 plus x square, before going to 1 plus x square, if something we are able to, let me write this y2 as it is 1 plus x square, okay, no problem, plus 2x y1 is equal to 2 by 1 plus x square, all this. Now 1 plus x square, we are almost near to answer only. Let me remove some things from here. Just transpose that 1 plus x square to other side. So this becomes y2 1 plus x square, it is already there, one more 1 plus x square we have transposed, so this becomes square plus 2xy1 1 plus x square is equal to 2. Now you go through the question, x square plus 1 y2 plus 2x 1 plus x square y1 is equal to 2 is the answer. Moving on to next question, the value of sine of, they are asking to find this value, sine of 2 sine inverse trigonometry, both they have combined 2 sine inverse 0.8. This is the question. So try to recall in sine inverse, generally we do like this, sine inverse of 0.8, whatever is this angle, let me name that angle as theta. So if I apply sine function, I am going to get sine theta is equal to 0.8. Just apply sine function on both sides, sine here and sine here. Sine theta is equal to 0.8. 0.8 can be written as 4 by 5. Don't ask me why you are writing 0.8 as 4 by 5. This is 7th standard concept. So sine theta is equal to 4 by 5 I am writing. Next, sine theta is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. We are already aware of this. So theta perpendicular is 4, hypotenuse is 5. If perpendicular is 4, hypotenuse is 5, base is 3. 8 standard concept, Pythagorean triplets. If 4 and 5 are, the story is 3. So try to recall Pythagorean triplets 3, 4, 5 are. Now sine 2 theta. So since I am writing sine inverse as theta, this has become sine 2, sine inverse 0.8. I marked this as theta, sine 2 theta. So standard formula for sine 2 theta, 2 sine theta cos theta. This is equal to, don't think something else, this is equal to sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cos theta. So sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cos theta. Let me write that 2 sine theta cos theta. Let me write this 2 as it is. Sine theta value is 0.8, 0.8 cos theta. Cos theta is equal to base by hypotenuse in 10 standard, and in 11 standard they have already base is 3, hypotenuse is 5, 3 by 5, 3 by 5. So 2 into 0.8, you can go for multiplication, or you can write this as 4 by 5. 0.8 is 4 by 5, 3 by 5. So we are left with 2 4s are 8, 3s are 24, 24 divided by 25. 24 divided by 25. There is no option like this, 24 divided by 25. But 24 divided by 25 is approximately equal to 1. Any option nearer to 1? D option. Moving to next question, the symmetric part of A. So try to recall synopsis. Symmetric part is given by AAT by 2 and skew symmetric A minus AT by 2. This is from synopsis, A is equal to A transpose by 2. So symmetric part of 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2 minus 2, 7 plus transpose. Transpose means change rows to columns. So that becomes 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2 minus 2, 7. And then divide by 2, add these two matrices. Addition of matrices, very simple concept. Corresponding elements we have to add. Corresponding in the sense, you add 1 and 1, you will get 2. You add 2 and you add 6. 2 plus 6 is 8. You add 4, you add 2. 6, 2, 8. 8, 8, 16. 2 minus 2, 0. 2 plus 4, 6. Minus 2 plus 2, 0. 7 plus 7, 14. This is A plus A transpose. This we have to divide by 2. So every element you divide by 2. 1, 4, 3. 4, 8, 0. 3, 0, 7. So 1, 4, 3, 4, 8, 0, 3, 0, 7. D is the answer. Next, moving to next question. If A is a matrix of order 3, A adjoint of A is 10i, then adjoint of A is equal to. So they are talking about determinant of adjoint of A. So properties of adjoint of a matrix, those properties, anyways, properties for whatever function it is, that we have to add to our memory. There is no other alternative for that. Now some properties I am writing of this adjoint and determinant. Properties of adjoint. A adjoint of A is determinant of A into I. Try to recall one property. A adjoint of A is determinant of. After seeing this property and after seeing this, we are able to relate this property to this. Only thing is, in place of determinant of A, it is 10. That means we came to a conclusion. Determinant of A is 10. Now they are asking determinant of adjoint of A. Determinant of adjoint of A. Det of adjoint of A. So one more property you try to recall. Det of adjoint of A is det of A. Det of adjoint of A is det of n minus 1. So this is equal to 10. N is a matrix of order 3. N is order that when we are discussing synopsis, there we are discussing 3 minus 1, so 10 square. Any option 10 square is 100, so 19. Next, the area of region bounded by the curve y is equal to cos x, x equal to 0 and x equal to pi. So this question cos x, first we'll draw a graph so that it will be easier for us to solve this problem. Cos x graph, let me draw it like this. Y is equal to cos x, here 0, pi by 2, pi, bounded by the curve y is equal to cos x, x is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0 is here, x is equal to pi is here. Now this graph is symmetric about this, so they both are of equal area. Area of the region, they're talking about area of the region, so area of required area is equal to what I will do, I will integrate in the sense summation from 0 to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2. See here, although they are asking from 0 to pi, they are asking area from this to this, but what I'll do, I'll take 0 to pi by 2 and then write 2 multiply, because they both are equal area. So that's why I will calculate only this area and then I will multiply by 2, we will get the required answer. Now 0 to pi by 2 cos x dx. Required area is equal to 2. If I integrate cos x, we will get sin x 0 to pi by 2. So this is 2. Sin pi by 2, upper limit 1, lower limit 0. So 2 is the answer. Any option 2. If you find this video really interesting, like, subscribe and share.